Born in Hawaii, where the sunrise warms the water with grace, aloha is more than a word, it's a way of life. Now I live where the rain paints the skyline, and every trail tells a new story. From the shores of Hawaii to the heart of the Pacific Northwest, this is my journey. Hawaii and Washington are both home to me now. One gave me my roots, the other my wings. And somewhere between the ocean breeze and the evergreen trees, I found my rhythm. Pacific Heartbeat is more than just a blog. It's a story of movement and memory, of finding adventure, balance, and connection across two worlds. Aloha everyone, my name is Alika. Welcome to the channel. I don't even know where to start. This is going to be a little bit of a different channel from my other channel. I don't know if much of you guys are familiar with cinematic drone videos, but I like to get my drone and fly it and share my videos and photos with my family. But this is a little bit of a different channel. This is the first channel or first episode of this channel, Pacific Heartbeat, and I was thinking about this for a very long time. This is more like a journal. This is to share my perspective, my lifestyle, my emotions, where I'm from. I was born and raised on the island of Oahu in a small town, Waipahu, and I moved here 6 years ago, just a little over 6 years ago. 6 years ago for my job, Mannheim, Seattle, and it's been cool. Not expecting a lot of, or I did not expect a lot of Pacific Islanders or people from Hawaii, Guam, Samoa, to be up here. And when you see people like that, it just makes you feel like you're back at home. There's a lot of that style food up here, and just makes me miss home more and more every day. Just like everybody, you get priced out of paradise, or you want to do more, make more, so you take an opportunity that might take you away from home. But nonetheless, this is a little bit of a different channel. I'm going to try to make it as raw as possible. If I do anything with edits, right now this is filmed on my camera, but I could be using my phone in the future. But when I really thought about this name, I figured and looked and tried to see what would get people's attentions, just like myself, mainlanders or islanders living in the mainland now, away from home, their friends, their family, what they got used to growing up to. But Pacific Heartbeat kind of stuck to me, and I'd like this channel to be kind of like a open space where you guys get to hear me. Hopefully I get to know some of you guys if I ever do some live videos, but this will be a little bit of a different thing. Share real life moments between each other. It's not the first time I moved. Just a little bit of a background for me. It's not the first time I moved. I moved to Arizona as well too, and I was young and joined the National Guard. I wanted to, self-fulfillment and do something for the military since I joined. And, nothing was happening in my unit in Hawaii, so I figured, why not just go to school in Arizona? And, I did move with a friend. His name was Mark. We moved up to Arizona to go to UTI. It's a mechanic school. We like working on our cars back then. And it was nice. It was eye-opening for sure. You still miss home. Uh, we were always in the right place at the right time, meeting somebody from home, which is always an amazing experience. It's like, your long lost family member that you hardly talk to, but you become super close. So we got to do some cool events there with some local people. There's a lot that moved there from Hawaii as well too, probably because it's a little bit warmer down there. But that was nice. But leaving home it's not easy. You leave your comfort zone, your friends, your family, your pets, your loved ones, what you got used to, the nice weather, um, just everything. So it's not always easy for us to leave home, but being up here in Washington, this I feel like this is a lot more populated with islanders than Vegas, to be honest. And you got the good food here, you got the cool events in the summer, spring, fall, all of that, and just makes you feel at home. You still see cars driving here with their Hawaii license plate or a sticker, or I got invited to a Facebook group here, Hawaiians in Pacific Northwest. Pretty cool group, but it just makes you just feel like you're part of that ohana. It's super nice. But if you're up here, Pacific Northwest, whether it's Oregon, Washington, Alaska, California, anywhere, just know you're not alone. We're all here. There's a reason why we left home. Some of it for the good, some of it for the bad, but we're all here, making a living for ourselves and our families. And some of us realize that there's more opportunities when you leave the comfort zone of Hawaii. But just a little bit of expectation for this channel. This is going to be filled with a lot of day-to-day experiences, fun stuff, good food, my journal. There could be ups, there could be downs, but I just want this to be like, where we can, talk to your family member that you can be open to and trust that they'll be there for you. That's the whole point of this channel. And if you love cool things, like I said, I fly my drone. My other channel will be up, and you might see a little bit of a fusion between two channels. That other channel is still fairly new. I kind of restarted that channel. But, I like to show my experiences, whether it's traveling here in, Seattle, another country, another state, back home. I usually go home once a year and see my friends and family, and that's coming up very soon. So this is like the perfect timing to start it. And I said, it just makes you miss home and your friends and family, and appreciate it more when you're gone, So, but that's that. I just want to say mahalo. Mahalo, thank you for being here, and I look forward to, seeing you guys, hearing from you guys in the comments. Subscribers, please, I'd appreciate the support. And if you're here in Washington and you guys see me around, don't be afraid to, hit me up, and let's grow this family.